welcome back.
Welcome
You
back.
want to take this one again?
We have
Yeah.
Beth Kaffenberger and Rebecca Force from the Boone County Library with us today. And they come back periodically and give us updates on what's going on at the Boone County Library, where there is a lot always going on.
Yeah, they call me and they say, make room for us. We're coming.
And they're demanding. No, just kidding. But welcome to the show and tell us about what's going on.
Yeah, so we have gone through a successful summer reading program, and so
Is it over?
It is
Okay.
over now.
All right.
And I was actually going to bring my sponsor list to go through and thank all of our sponsors.
Oh.
But I just encourage people get on our Facebook page and just to see who all sponsored us this summer and give them appreciation and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's a sponsor do? Do they give you money or do they give you products or
Yeah,
just
kind of like a
support you?
variety of
Okay.
things. Some give us money, and then we've got some other places like some of our food restaurants and stuff that give us like food coupons.
Cool.
And so we can use those as like prizes to give away. And
Right.
We've got some others that give us like free tickets to their shows or to the zoo, Dickerson Park Zoo. Like they, without fail, every summer always give us like 12 free zoo
Cool.
passes.
Yeah.
And so the
Nice.
kids love those, you know, and so yeah, so that's basically what happens. And then we've had some that want to come in and do programs and things like that for
Okay,
us. So.
good. I throwing that out there because, you know, people are out there and they say, well, how can I help? How can I be involved? If they've got a gift, like a gift
Yes.
card or a gift that they could give you as a certificate or whatever, that would be a good sponsor for them and to you too.
For the adult summer reading program, pretty much there were one or two sponsors for each week because we had two prizes each week. So that's where their sponsorship was
Yeah.
instrumental in
Right.
allowing us to have
Yeah.
prizes and gifts for
It's
individuals.
awesome that you have sponsors because that just tells you that they believe in what you're doing, you know, and that gets out into the community, and it's very nice to hear and see.
Yeah, we really appreciate that because it's, you know, it's one thing we can try to buy our own prizes and things like that, but it's really nice when we can also try to support our local businesses by sending people their way. Normally, you know, like if one kid gets a cookie coupon or something and the other one doesn't, you know, sometimes the parents may feel obligated. Then again, you might have the parents that said, well, you should have chose their other coupon, you
that's
know?
right. Yeah.
But even then, I mean, if they like something, they may then start going there and supporting them as well. So,
And promoting reading is always an asset
yes.
for adults and kids both.
And just providing something that encourages kids to keep reading and want to come in every week.
Yep.
Be like, ooh, what are we going to get
Instead of
next
in the
time?
summer just kind of going,
Right.
I'm glad that books are still popular.
Yeah.
You know, some people are old school and they say, if I want a book, I want to buy the
I like
book.
it,
I want to
yes.
feel the pages. I want to
Yes.
smell the ink. You know, all that stuff. So I'm thrilled that as our society moves forward and we get really technical and everything, I'm so glad that that's still available.
Yeah.
And libraries are part of that
Well, and
process
we're still
too.
important. You know, so
Yeah.
many people tell us, well, you're kind of like dying out. Well, we're not really dying out. And we are changing a bit, but at the same time, we're not getting rid of books.
right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're not gonna walk in one day to a library that's all just like electronic. You know, like
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
you still have to have paper and stuff like
sure
that. So-
And what happens when all the electronics decide to go?
right?
You got to go back to the physical watching or looking at the words. So yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we just kind of wanted to give a brief like highlight of
Okay.
like August. We've got well, the children's department, we're going to take 2 weeks. We're taking this week off of July and the first week of August off of no programs, just to help us get back into planning out our regular.
Decompress a little bit.
Yeah.
Get focused.
We had a lot going on this summer. And so like once we resume, we're going to be resuming the 10th of August, and we're kind of going to go back to our normal schedule. I know that's like a weird thing. It's not been normal for like a year or so, but anyway. So every Tuesday afternoon at 4, we're going to have a young adult activity for 12 to 18-year-olds. Wednesday mornings are going to be story time with Miss Irene for ages 3 to 5. Thursday mornings at 10 with Miss Irene, we're going to have our toddle time for 0 to 3-year-olds. And then Thursday afternoons at 4 o'clock, we're going to do our after-school programs for 6 to 12-year-olds. So we're going to try to bring back our usual programs that we've been doing and try to get back into a routine of things and get kids back to the library again.
Okay.
That offers something from 0 to 18 years old right there.
Yes. And we
Wow.
do, and like every week. And so we just hope that, everybody of all those ages will start coming
Right.
to the library. So, and we've got a lot of things, story time. We always go through the alphabet, so we'll be resuming on the 11th, and we'll be starting with the letter N. And so it's fun. We encourage the kids to kind of bring an item that starts with that letter. And so Irene does a little show and tell. And so she shows what she's gathered, but then also gives the kids a chance to show what they've brought. And they get really excited about, all these things that they bring in. And so then every week, and there's always a corresponding craft and all of that. So that's fun. And then our first young adult program on the August 10th at 4 o'clock will be in the parking lot in a safe space. Anyway, we're going to do tie-dye book bags. And I just thought it would be a kind of a cool thing. You could bring it for your library books or maybe take it to school or something. And tie-dye is always fun. And it's, the weather's hot enough that we can be outside. So, and then our after-school program on the 12th of August at 4, we're going to be outside as well, but we're going to just be, I'm just going to be passing out like snow cones, just something fun. And we may have like a small craft that they can take home and do. But
Snow cone fight.
yeah, snow cones.
Oh, boy.
But it was just something fun. It's the last week before everybody goes back to school,
Right.
so we thought, why not close out summer reading, but also like, hey, here's some sugar before school.
You
Yeah,
bet.
sure.
Yeah, and then all throughout the month of August for the Children's Department, we're also trying to encourage kids and teens to check out our nonfiction, so books that are true, books that are factual and things like that. And we're going to be having a drawing. I've got a set of 6 books. It's called Explore and Learn. And so they go through like different like science, and there's a book on the human body and animals, and there's a world atlas and stuff. So I've got that whole set. They're in new condition, and I'm going to give that away to somebody at the end of August. So
Sweet.
all they have to do is come in and check out one nonfiction, juvenile, or YA book. So I want to try to get people learning about
Okay.
things that are real.
You bet.
Cool,
You know.
cool. Very cool.
So, and then just an update. I just want to give a huge thank you to all of those that have already supported us for our carpet fund. We have raised, I think, $3,700 already.
Wow.
So we still have a long ways to go. We need a little over $16,000, but we've just been, blown away by the people that have come in and already donated for that fund
Yeah.
and stuff. So I just encourage people, if they haven't donated yet, we're just asking for just a $25 per carpet square.
Okay.
If you can do it, if you want to give more, that's great. And if you can only give like $5, hey, that works too. We now have 70 cents, so somebody emptied out maybe their pockets, but that's fine.
Oh,
That
okay.
70 cents
It's a
is still
start.
something.
Sure, it's a
So
good seed.
so just a huge thank you to those who have donated, and just ask for more help.
Okay. Well, sorry, Rebecca, we're out of time.
Yeah.
Oh. No, tell us what's
Yeah,
in your department. What's going on with
after
you?
18, I get to take over the adult programs.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of really awesome programs coming up in August as well. So August 10th, we're going to have Beth Kaffenberger. She's going to be doing quick and healthy breakfast. This time of year, families are busy, back to school, trying to get into a routine.
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
It does. She focuses on vegetarian and vegan dishes. And
Oh,
so
cool. Yeah.
she always brings amazing samples of her recipes, and so you get to try them out, learn how to prepare them for yourself. So that's going to be on August 10th at 5:30. And then we also have a young author that is going to be, she's an author and an artist, Shawnee Morris. She began writing at the age of 13.
Wow.
And I believe they live over in the Jasper area. And so she has 2 books completed. They are young adult books. We're going to have her in on August 19th to talk about her art, talk about her books, do a book signing. She's also going to be displaying her artwork in the mezzanine upstairs. So that will begin August 9th, that her artwork will be displayed. So we're really excited to have her and just support young talent in the area.
Cool.
We also have a musician coming. He is actually from Springfield, Missouri. People have probably seen him at the farmer's market. I know that he has been there some mornings. His name is Ralph Heppola. He is a tuba player, and he focuses on jazz music. So he's going to be at the library August 26th, again at 5:30. I know that he is going to play music, but he's also going to have some moments where he will talk about just brass instruments in general. But we're really excited to have him. And we also, there's a lot going on this month. We also have a traveling exhibit. So that's downstairs. And it is we've borrowed it from the Arkansas Heritage Museum. They're based in Little Rock. And this traveling exhibit focuses on movies in Arkansas. So it could be movies that were filmed in Arkansas, set in Arkansas, also actors, directors, musicians that played a role in the movies that are from Arkansas.
I'd like to see
Wow,
that.
that'd be neat.
Yeah, that's very
So that's set up in our lobby. You can't miss it when you come in.
So it's already,
up
it's
now.
already set
It
up.
is set up.
Oh, cool, yeah.
We will have it until August 27th. So from now through the month of August, it'll be there.
But don't wait, because then you'll be like, oh, that exhibit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
don't
here
wait
it'll be
till the
August
last minute.
28th. and you'll
Yes.
miss it.
Yeah. But it's really cool. It's 12. What is it? It's over 12 feet long, over 7 feet tall. So
Okay.
it was
Very cool.
interesting putting it together. But we love having it. And then the Friends of the Library, they always have their annual overstock book sale. And so
Okay.
the last few sales, we've had them outside the library. This sale is going to be back at the library. It's going to be August 6th and the 7th. So that is next Friday and Saturday, I believe. And with this sale, all books are $3 a bag. So,
That's huge.
yeah.
So you take a bag and fill it up with as many books as you want? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Or? Oh, okay.
So the bags are only about that big.
Okay. Okay.
No, I think it's, yeah.
That's a good deal.
Brown bags,
If
$3.
you're a reader.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
that's a bargain.
All right.
It is.
And we've got tons of books. And there will be children's books and young adult books and adult books.
And they're kind of categorized so you aren't just randomly.
yeah,
right,
you don't have to
searching.
dig through a whole mess
Right.
and be like, what is this book? They normally always do that for you.
Right.
Okay.
So, a lot
So we
going
caught
on.
up?
That's a
I
lot.
think so.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Make sure to sign up for our newsletter.
Yes.
I always like to remind people
Yeah.
to do that because,
Yes. You can do that by email.
yeah,
Yep.
and you get all the updates.
Yeah, through our website, you can do that. Our website, we always have our flyers out of whatever's coming up, and we've got our calendar posted. And so, find us on Facebook as well, and like our pages and Instagram. And
Okay.
All the social medias.
that's right.
Boone County Library.
Well, of course, we want you to come back. You'll just have to give me a call and we'll
It's like,
schedule you in.
Make time for me.
Make time for me. We want to be first. All right, guys. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for being here.
Thank you.
That's the Boone County Library. More information if you want to know about how to contact them, where they're located, more information at the end of the show. Our last guest is patiently waiting outside with a kitten named Wednesday, and Wanda Massagill will be here representing the Ozark Humane Society. I was going to say something else. Ozark Humane Society. Stay with us.